I want to start with you, Cube. Where are we now with the protests?
I think we're in the same place we've always been. People who, to me, who hijack the narrative, so to speak, and get so worried about kneeling and standing during the anthem, they're just missing the point. The point, and they're missing the point on purpose to me, because they want the distraction. They want us to talk about kneeling and anthem and this,
military,
and not talk about police brutality and why someone protests. You know, if I go and protest in front of the White House, I'm not dissing the White House. You know what I mean? I'm protesting at a place that I think I'm gonna be heard or seen. And this country needs a lesson on freedom. What freedom really means, because I'm free to do what the hell I want to do during the anthem. And that's really what it's all about. And that's what it should be about. What I do during the anthem shouldn't offend you, shouldn't offend you, shouldn't offend you, because it's my freedom. And so we're losing sight of that on purpose, because we don't want to deal with the real issue. And that's police brutality is out of control in this country and has been forever and a long time. So that's the real problem that we really need to get back to.
The very country that was founded on protest. They got tired of being under British rule. Yep. They got tired of having a king and queen. They wanted religious freedom. They wanted equal representation. They say tax without representation is unacceptable.
Taxation.
That's why they dumped all that tea in the harbor in Boston.
A whole bunch of it. And it worked.
And it worked, Skip. The thing is about protest. It should be.
And that was a violent protest.
Yes.
Not a peaceful individual protest that doesn't hurt anyone. You know, if somebody's not going to watch a football game because a player is kneeling or standing, then
when the game is actually not going on,
they have a problem within themselves. They have a problem within themselves that somebody else has the freedom to do what they want to do. And that's what this country should be about, the freedom to do what you want to do, as long as you're not breaking one of these laws.
So, along those same lines, you recently supported Dak Prescott's right to stand if he chooses for the national anthem. What kind of reaction did you get to your statement?
None. And I don't care about a reaction, because it's my opinion. Right. And so this was his stand before.
It was 2016, 2017.
So why can't a man believe in what he believes in and do what he wants to do, and without us coming down his back or throat or neck? He may have crossed the line a little bit by saying what other people should do, but for the most part, this is the stand the man took before all of this. So why should he switch reels now, because the whole herd is going another way? You know, stick with your convictions. Don't let nobody turn you around.
I totally agree. And that was my problem, was not that he says, I want to stand. This is what I've always done. This is what I believe in. When he got to the point, this is not the time or the venue, Rosa Parks said, Rosa said, I'm sorry, I'm tired on a Monday, and the venue happens to be a bus, but I'm not giving up my seat.
Yeah.
And it's a distraction. You see, they always tell us, they tell blacks, I wish you'd find another way to protest. But when them people march down the street of Charlottesville, they never tell them, I wish you found another way to try to get your point across to say you want your race to be well represented. They don't tell them that. Yeah. But they tell we peaceful. No lights, no bashing stuff, no shouting, you will not replace us, no shouting, no epitaphs, none of that. Peaceful. But find another way. What other way is there? If you would hear me, I wouldn't protest to begin with. But since you don't hear me, I need to get your attention. And then when I protest, and Dr. King says riots is the voice of the people that can't be heard. Well, I don't want to have to break stuff. I just want to peacefully protest. I just want to kneel, and I want to get your attention to say the injustice that we see going on in America, the police brutality that's getting out of control in America. And what we've seen a rise. And I said this from the very first time. I said, I don't know what President Trump is going to do for the economy, but I tell you what he will do. he will give a lot of people
Yep.
voices to become emboldened to say and do whatever they want. People now say that N word like it ain't nothing. But you got to understand now, you might catch the right person at the wrong time on the wrong day. President Trump got bodyguards. You out there shouting them words. You ain't got no bodyguard. Somebody tear you up. So be careful how you talking to people in these streets.
Thank you for saying that.
But this is so ridiculous. They know it's not about the military. And the first thing they say, they disrespecting the flag. Come on, even after the man told you it's not about the flag, you still gonna make it about the flag? So I tell you what, since we love the vets so much, because we throw that up there, don't step over another one. There shouldn't be a vet homeless on the street. He should be able to walk up to any VA hospital or any hospital in America and move to the front of the line, because we love the vets. Oh, we love the vets when it comes to talking about this issue. But we don't really love the vets, because every time I pass them, they got a flag, I give them money, Skip. And I see so many people step over them. I see why they dying at an alarming rate, why they got a 5, 6, 8 week wait list to get treatment. We love them so much. Oh, we love them when you start talking about your issue, Cube. But now, once we start talking about that, y'all go back there, we won't step over y'all again and go do what we do.
So, to both your points, in the late 1700s in this country, the protest rose and escalated to the level of war.
Yeah, exactly.
To defend our right to worship the way we want to worship and to have taxation with representation.
Correct.
Okay, so I get that. Now let's go back, small picture, to Dak Prescott. To your point, he said in 2016, this is just who I am, I stand for the anthem. He said in 2017, I just stand for the anthem.
Right.
But he always consistently said, I believe in this cause of police brutality, the way unarmed black men have been treated by white cops.
Right.
And he spoke at length several times about it. But unfortunately, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, because Jerry Jones had issued his edict. We will stand as a team and we will toe that line. I thought that was an unfortunate choice of words,
right.
Toe that line. And then, of course, our president tweets, attaboy Jerry. And all of a sudden, Dak is asked after a camp workout, well, how do you feel now? The same way I always felt.
Yeah.
I stand for the anthem.
Right.
Well, it looked like he just sold out to Jerry and to our president. And it's a bad look. I get it. And it raised your hackles, man. It got you.
If what he said in 2016, in 2017, he should have said in 2018, I just refer you back to my statements that I made in 2016, 2017. But then he started it almost like he was echoing what President Trump said, what Jerry Jones said, and now people looking at him like, you know how they're looking at it.
I mean, sometimes, I look at the situation. To me, you heard what I said in 2016. You heard what I had said in 2017. Why are you still asking me the same question in 2018? Because ain't nothing changed but the date. So sometimes when you answer a question that somebody else bring to you, it looks like you're bringing it up.
Right.
And you're not.
Right.
It's actually rehashing something that's old. So wrong place, wrong time for Dak. But, having an opinion don't make you a bad guy.
Right.
And
No
he
question.
has his opinion, and that's fine. And, during the anthem, we got all these things, Siri and Alexa. I wonder if any of these things are recording what people are doing in their houses during the anthem when they're
And they
watching
cooking,
the
they're
game.
going to the bathroom, they're doing everything but
They
standing
doing
at
everything
attention.
but standing at attention.
And Jerry Jones was standing at attention with his
With his
hat
hat
on
on.
the other day.
So the thing is this, let's stop playing. Let's stop
Yep.
playing. Let's deal with the real
Fair
issue,
enough.
police brutality in this country.
Right.
Okay?